Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Turn 3 Racing Network. As tonight, we're here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the Battle Buddy Foundation 140. Drivers of the Racing for a Cause Vapor Trail Cup Series are here to bring you some exciting action for your entertainment pleasure. But tonight's race is all about the Battle Buddy Foundation, and someone who knows all about that I have in the booth with me here tonight. That is Aaron Tolhurst, driver of the 98 machine. Aaron, tell us a little bit about tonight's race and what the Battle Buddy Foundation does.
Hey everybody, yeah sure, the Battle Buddy Foundation is set up by veterans to help other veterans with disabilities and PTSD, trying to get them some service dogs to help combat that. The main thing is trying to help vets with PTSD. About 1/3 of all veterans have it, and they're trying to help cure or trying to address it with service dogs instead of pills or medication. So they're just really big on non-medication therapy dogs.
And so the Battle Buddy is, it looks like it's on the side of your car. It says founded by veterans to serve veterans.
Yes, it's founded several years ago by a couple of veterans who seen the results of PTSD and how the VA's not really caring for it too much, and they're finding out that medication's not helping some people with PTSD. And they're finding that service dogs really influence them better. So that's really what they're big on.
And what does this race mean to you?
It means everything to me as a veteran myself with PTSD. I just want to get the awareness out there to everybody. I will be donating $25 to Battle Battle Foundation tonight in the name of whoever wins the race. Also, Ray Rafford rematching my donation, so I appreciate him for doing that.
All right, man. Well, we see that qualifying has started, so we'll let you get out there. Thank you so much for taking some of your time out of qualifying to talk to us, man. And hopefully tonight's race will go well for you.
Sounds great. Thanks for your time and showing support for us.
You are welcome. That is Aaron Tolhurst driving the 98 machine here tonight, giving up a little bit of his qualifying time. Talk to us here at Turn 3 and tell us all about Battle Buddy Foundation. Qualifying is underway. Did want to get that interview in. I am running a little bit behind. I apologize to all the fans of Racing for a Cause Vapor Trail Cup Series. We're going to get this show underway. Just over 3 minutes left of qualifying. Already Jeffrey Styles, well, he was on pole. Now it's AJ Rogers. Styles going down to third. Brian Miskell Jr. sitting in second place in the 65 machine. Right now we're watching the 6 of Eric Blount. As he crosses the start-finish line, he's going to post 9th quick time. He is going to shut it down, or I'm sorry, he's going to put it on pole in that 6 machine. 17 of AJ Rogers out on track. Have a lot of cars to get through here tonight. Colin Allman in the 12 machine, right along the wall on the high side here. Colin hanging along the wall, really trying to get a lot of speed and burn off some fuel on this machine. He rolls through the corners very quickly. I'll be interested to see where this 12 time places. Of the 12 place. Wow, I need to settle down. Welcome. Start over. How's everyone doing? Thank you so much for being here tonight. 12 drops down across the start finish line. He goes. Brandon Hartwell gonna join the leaderboard at the top of the charts. Justin Rigsby sitting in second. Aaron Tolhurst laying down 4th quick for the moment, and he is gonna shut it down in the 98 machine. So a wonderful qualifying time for him in the race that he is the patron of tonight. Cade Green in the 19 machine out on track. Colin Allman going to the top of the boards. He is now our pole sitter. But as we like to do here at Turn 3 Racing Network, as we do here in America before most all of our sporting events, we're going to step away for the national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the drivers have started to take to the grid. That can only mean one thing. It is time to go through our starting lineup for tonight's Battle Buddy Foundation 140. Row number 1 going to be made up of the 12 of Colin Allman, setting a fast lap of 30.671. On his outside is Brandon Hartwell in the 01 with a 30.693. Very quick times here at Las Vegas. Row number 2 will be the 99 of Justin Rigsby and the 6 of Aaron Blunt. Row 3 will be the 98 of Aaron Tolhurst and the 3 machine of Chad Meadows. Row 4 will be the 82 of Tyler Hilton and the 9 of Dustin Ping. Row 5 will be the 19 of Cade Green and the 65 of Brian Miskell. Row 6 will be the 25 of Timothy Lee and the 22 of John Johnson. Row 7 will be the 8 of Doug Johnson and the 5 of Dylan Blankenship. Row 8 will be the 85 of Jeffrey Stiles and the 17 of A.J. Rogers. Row number 9 will be Christopher Spencer and the 00 of Russell Brown. Row 10, the 57 of Damon Cox and the 14 of Stephen Allen. Row 11 will be the 48 of Joshua Spalding and the 94 of Troy Bradford. Row 12 will be the 28 of Dustin German and the 88 of Dale Osbin. Row 13, Tom Quattlebaum in the 08 and the 78 of Dakota Bryant. Row 14, Doug Wysocki and the 46 of Chris Befford. And row 15 will be the 47 of Ray Radford and the 4 machine of Mike Massengill. That makes our starting lineup for the Battle Buddy Foundation 140. Lights are out on the pace car. Field lined up very nicely. Bum machine of Colin has assumed control of this Racing for a Cause Vapor Trail Clothing Cup Series. Pace car down and away. Drivers waiting oh so patiently for that green flag. And there it is. Green flag is out and we are underway for tonight's event. Las Vegas Motor Speedway, known for its high-speed action. And already we can see these drivers going all throughout the track, high and low, trying to find somewhere to run. Colin sliding up in front of the 01 of Brandon Hartwell. Drives back down to the inside, the 99 of Justin Rigsby, trying to sneak in underneath him, just couldn't quite get there, but man, he is on his back bumper. Rigsby thinking about making a move, but for the moment he's into second place. Now he drops or rides up to the high side right in front of Hartwell. Rigsby trying to get a run on the 12. Fresh tires here in these cup cars on these intermediate tracks means everyone's running wide open quite a few laps. But Colin's still leading with a hard-charging 99 on his outside now. Rigsby and Hartwell working the high lane through 1 and 2. Pulling door to door down the back stretch. Rigsby not quite there just yet. Colin in the 12 machine, hanging on to it for the moment. But Hartwell and Rigsby working well together on that high side. Aaron Tolhurst in the 98 trying to join up with them. Dustin Ping in the 9 machine to the inside of Tolhurst. We go on board with the 9 of Dustin Ping. These guys look like they're doing pace laps. Well, they're doing it at 180 miles an hour, side by side, door to door, Nobody breathing the throttle just yet. Everyone holding on for as long as they can, trying to keep their cars wound up. Colin washing up a little bit, almost getting into the 99 of Rigsby. Already, we are on lap 6 of 140. 3 wide as Justin Rigsby's making a move for the lead. Rigsby led that lap. Colin to the outside. Now Colin's going to have the momentum on his side. And the 12 back to the top spot. Across the line once again to be credited with leading his 5th lap of the race. Colin off to a very quick start here. 3 wide at that mid pack as we see drivers battling for 6th, 7th, and 8th place. That settles down back to 2 wide. '65 machine of Brian Miskell. Right now, he has found a little bit of a spot in front of the 22 of John Johnson. You can start to see drivers getting single file as the tires got a little temperature now, got a little wear into them. Everyone having to lift a little bit differently. Aaron Tolhurst falling to 8th place for the moment. Aaron started 5th, now has dropped to 8th. Tonight's race is going to be a lot about conserving your tires throughout an entire run. Sure, you can run wide open in the first few laps, brand new tires. How much are you abusing them while you do that? '17 of A.J. Rogers, the 85 of Jeffrey Stiles, side by side down the backstretch. A.J. Rogers finding himself in 16th place. Stiles making a move to the inside of the 26 of Christopher Spencer. Stiles up into 14th place now. But Spencer challenging right back down the front stretch. Rogers to the inside. A.J. Rogers, no stranger to the Racing for a Cause series. '17 machine hugging the white line for the moment. With the 85 of Stiles all over the back bumper of the 26. Meanwhile, the 5 machine of Dylan Blankenship taking a peek to the inside of the 22 of John Johnson down the backstretch. He's got the momentum. Can he make the pass? Looks like he's going to try for 2 and 1 corner as he's on the inside of Aaron Tolhurst. Slides up behind the 98 machine. Dylan Blankenship cracking the top 10. That 5 machine now going to enter a little bit high. The 22 of Johnson looking to the inside. Meanwhile, at the front, Collins starting to open up a lead here. Half a second lead, the biggest lead he's had for these 14 laps, 13 completed laps, I should say. They're now working lap 14. Collins started on pole, has led all but 1 lap. Justin Rigsby stealing one of those lap leads away from Colin. Rigsby at the moment has fallen to 4th place. Drivers starting to get strung out now. We're getting into a tire run and the yellow flag gonna come out. It looks like maybe the 4, Mike Massengill, having an issue here. It is the 4 as he has gone spinning down field. See what happens to the 4. Looks like the 4 makes contact with the 3 of Chad Meadows. The pole is right in our way for that shot. Take one more look at it. I think the 4 was actually starting to get loose and came down on top of the 3. Our first caution of the night. The 98 of Aaron Tolhurst not coming down pit road, but the 12 machine of Colin Allman leading the rest of the field. Aaron going to be credited with leading that lap, and Colin overshot his pit box. The 9 of Dustin Ping did not make it into his pit stall. So 2 issues for our top 5 drivers. 2 of our top 5 drivers, Dustin Ping in the 9, the 12 of Colin, and the 0-1 of Hartwell going to win the race off of pit road. Colin going to come off second. So overshooting his pit box cost him 1 spot there. 6 machine of Aaron Blount going to come off in 3rd. But the 9 of Dustin Ping, the 98 of Aaron Tolhurst not hitting their pit stalls. See if they'll come down pit road this time. And yes, the 98 and the 9 are going to make their pit stops. That will give the lead Brandon Hartwell. Lights already going out on the pace car. Very quick caution here. Nobody 1 lap down. Don't need an extra lap. Hartwell running Exalta, a Go Blue University of Michigan paint scheme. So the front row for this restart, Brandon Hartwell, Colin Allman. Row 2 will be the 6 of Eric Blunt and the 99 of Justin Rigsby. Pace car gonna peel off. We're gonna get back to racing here quite quickly. Pace car down and away. Hartwell in control of the field. Green flag is out and away we go. The field flashes across the start finish line. Down into turn 1. Everyone side by side. The first 3 cars though getting single file very quickly. This time around, Justin Rigsby on the outer lane battling with the 6. Hartwell holding on to the lead for the moment, but the 12 of Colin on his outside. Justin Rigsby appreciative of the help finally for someone trying that outer lane. And Rigsby gonna get a good run here. He's gonna draft up to the back of the 12. Hartwell dropping down to the inside. 2, 3, and 4. Now the 6 machine moving from third to second. Eric looking to lead this race. To the inside of Hartwell. Can the 6 complete the pass this time? Down the backstretch. That 6 machine running a solid lap right now. But the 0-1 of Hartwell not ready to give up the lead just yet, carrying the momentum on the high side. Got some drafting help, and Hartwell gonna hold off hard charging Eric Blunt for the moment. Three-car battle for the lead. Rigsby in the 99 sitting in 4th place. He's under a little bit of pressure from the 5 of Dylan Blankenship. Dylan really starting to move up through this field here. He started 14th, already up into 5th place. Not wasting any time making these moves. Dylan searching for that top spot. Got a few more cars to pass before he can get it done though. 22 machine of John Johnson right there as well. He's going to the 3rd lane. The 19 of Cade Green down on the inside. 65 machine of Brian Miskell right there. A lot of cars here running very close to each other. Colin being credited with leading that lap. Hartwell might lose the spot to the 12 machine down the backstretch here as Colin trying to make the move on the inside. It's going to be very hard to complete passes on the inside here, but Colin's going to make it look easy. Continues to inch forward a little bit. Hartwell with a good run off the corner down the front stretch this time. Not giving up without a fight. Still having a 3-car battle for the lead as the 6 of Eric Blunt right there. As always, we do got to check in on Miss Linda's favorite driver. That is the 88 of Dale Osmond. Dale started 24th. Right now he is running in 20th spot. Dale, a patient driver at times, especially when he's deep in the field. Not ready to make his move just yet, but we'll keep an eye on this 88 machine. Make sure that he is moving forward throughout the night, but for the moment, finds himself in a 20th spot. Got a lot of work to do, but a lot of racing left ahead of him. Meanwhile, back to the front. Ooh, it's the 6 is gonna make contact with the 12. Look like maybe some net code. And the 12 machine of Colin Allman hard into the wall. Ooh, as he slices down right in front of Ray Radford to try and get on the pit road. Ray Radford, good heads up move there. But the 12 machine slow to his pit stall. Gonna have to hammer out some of that damage, but that has given Brandon Hartwell a good half-second lead now over the 99 of Justin Rigsby. And Hartwell starting to lose a little bit of time as Rigsby using that draft to close in on him. Colin taking that 12 machine straight behind the wall. Hopefully he'll be able to get back out there, but at 12 with an early exit here tonight after sitting on pole. Hard contact into that outside wall. Big old knot of cars right here. See Tyler Hilton closing up to the back bumper of the 19 Acade Green. AJ Rogers in the 17. Oh man, I thought we were gonna go 3 wide into turn number 1. Just enough room to make it work here at Las Vegas. Tyler Hilton finding himself in 9th place for the moment. 17 of AJ Rogers in 10th. The 25 machine of Timothy Lee hitting in 11th, watching this go down. Meanwhile, Hartwell starting to open up a 0.8 second gap over Justin Rigsby in the 99. Dylan Blankenship in the 5 machine has made it into 3rd place. And the caution flag gonna come out. We got one going around. That is the 19 Acade Green. Acade Green finding trouble here. Battle Buddy Foundation 140. We're gonna check and see what happened here as we go to our turn 3 replay. 82 and the 19 battling down the front stretch. Tyler Hilton, Acade Green coming together, gonna collect AJ Rogers. Had nowhere to go. So on aboard with AJ Rogers. See the 19 and the 82 running door to door. And it looks like the 19 did not know that Tyler Hilton was to his inside. Unfortunate for AJ that he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. The green flag is put away, yellow flag is out. That means everyone's gonna come down pit road. Brandon Hartwell leading the field. This time our leader hits his pit stall cleanly. Justin Rigsby right there as well. Who's it gonna be winning the race off of pit road? Hartwell down and away. Rigsby coming off right behind him. 65 of Miskell right there as well. Gonna be the 3rd one off of pit lane. Brandon Hartwell retains the lead. War machine of Mike Massengill currently 13 laps down between our leader and the pace car. He might be trying for the waiver round here as he does not hit pit road. Will give Mike one of his laps back. Working our second caution of the night. have 29 cars running out on the track right now. One car has gone behind the wall. That is the 12 machine of Colin Albin. We wait for the lights to go out on the pace car and the field to form up. Hartwell enjoying the moment, collecting easy lap lead right now. Lights go off on the pace car. Field's gonna form up. Row number 1 for this restart. Hartwell, Dustin Rigsby, 01, and the 99. Row 2, Brian Miskell and Eric Blunt in the 6. Row number 3 will be Dakota Bryant and Tyler Hilton in the 82. Race patron Aaron Tolhurst finding himself down in 24th spot after an outstanding qualifying lap. Aaron still has lots of racing left to go. Plenty of time to work his way to the front when the pace car is off. Brandon Hartwell in control of the field. And the 01 gets on the throttle, and away we go as the green flag flies once again. Good start by the 01. Meanwhile, all the cars behind him trying to catch up to that jump. This is going to give him a run on him down the backstretch. Miskell trying to defend to the inside of the 9 machine. Timothy Lee, right now he finds himself in 6th place. Ooh, as the 9 gets sideways, that is being scored as the 78 in iRacing, but custom numbers coming into play here. The 9 of Dakota Bryant got really loose off of turn 4, able to catch it though. Big moment for him. And Timothy Lee in the 25 machine, he was inside. Hartwell on the outside lane as the 65 of Brian Miskell taking a move to the inside. Here comes Dakota once again down to the inside of the 6 of Eric Blunt. Laps taking off very quickly here at Las Vegas. Our fastest lap time laid down by Dakota Bryant with a 30.081. Six-car battle for the lead here. Chris Mefford in the 46. Finding himself in 7th place. Dylan Blankenship now into 8th. Russell Brown in the 00, making a move on the inside of Dale Osmond. Russell running in 16th spot. That 00 machine looking fast, looking a little racy. And riding around in the middle. How much further forward will that car go before the end of this race? Big old log jam here, right in the middle of the pack. Another car peeling off, going behind the wall. That is the 17 of AJ Rogers. Not sure if Rogers has had some mechanical issues here, but an early exit for him. We have 27 cars on the lead lap. We started 30 cars here tonight. They're working lap 44. Hartwell in the 01 has been out front for 26 laps so far tonight. Justin Rigsby in the 99 continuing to hound after that race lead. Meanwhile, the battle for third, fourth, fifth, and sixth still very much a spot of contention. Coda in that black and yellow 9 Napa machine. On the outside of the 6 of Eric Blunt. Timothy Lee in the 25, watching this all go down right in front of him. Go on aboard with the 25 machine. Taking a peek to the inside, trying to crack the top 5. 6 hanging tough on the outside lane, holding on to it for the moment. But Brandon Hartwell continuing to lead, laying down lap after lap out front. Meanwhile, the 88 of Dale Osmond making a move to the inside of the 85 of Jeffrey Stiles. Osmond not able to complete the pass just yet. Stiles on the outside there, working right through the middle of the track. 9 of Dustin Ping trying to join him as well. Dustin German in the 28 machine finds himself in 16th spot as the 26 of Christopher Spencer got a run on him on the outside. 8 of Doug Johnson. Watching this battle take place in front of him. Right behind Doug Johnson is the 48 of Joshua Spalding. Spalding running in 19th place. Making a move to the inside. Dale Osmond still fighting with Jeffrey Stiles in the 85. Stiles washing up a little bit there. Dale Osmond going to complete the pass, but now he's going to be under pressure from the 26. Spencer to the inside. 28. Dustin German going to try and follow him. Hale with a run down the backstretch though. Troy Radford in the 94, the 82 of Tyler Hilton. Trying to work to the outside together around the 6 machine. Radford with a good run up off the corner. The 6, Eric Blunt might lose 2 spots here if Tyler Hilton in the 82 had a good run as well. Now the 6 battling with the 82. Can't get up off the corner the way he would like. Tyler Hilton with a big run down the front stretch. Not able to complete the pass this time, but they head off into turns 1 and 2 side by side. Eric drove it in deep there. Now here comes Tyler Hilton on that outer lane. Good run from the middle of the corner on off for the 82. He's going to complete the pass. Timothy Lee in the 25 saw an opportunity. Now he's taking a peek to the inside of the 6. With John Johnson trying to be the deciding factor. Meanwhile, we're 3 wide down the front stretch. Christopher Spencer, Doug Wysocki, and Dale Osmond. With Dale all the way up in that 3rd lane, he's now going to drop down behind the 45 of Wysocki. Spencer and the 26 almost get together down the back stretch, running very close there. Spencer, big wiggle down the front stretch into turn 1, hooking that left side tire on the white line. Meanwhile, Brandon Hartwell starting to open up a bit of a lead now, almost 0.8 of a second over the 99 of Justin Rigsby. Aaron Tolhurst, our race patron of the night, finds himself in 21st spot. Dubbing this race the Battle Buddy Foundation 140. We got to talk to him before the racing kicked off tonight. If you missed that interview, please make sure you check it out. These drivers all... Oh, as we got one through the grass. That is the 45 of Doug Wysocki. No caution flag flying as he went through the grass, was able to keep that car underneath him. But man, he has lost a lot of spots. He has fallen all the way to 24th spot. But we stay green. And Doug Wysocki now has to dig himself out of a hole. Meanwhile, we're 3 wide here. The 57 of Damian Cox, 19 of Cade Green, and the 85 of Jeffrey Stiles. We're 3 wide down the front stretch. Cox in that red and white 57 machine. The inside of Stiles. Stiles looks like he's taking a little bit of contact on his nose. Has really lost some speed in that car. He has fallen back very quickly. Cade Green in the 19 involved in a caution earlier in this race. Cade still trying to move forward from his earlier incident. Hanging around in 22nd spot for the moment. One car coming down pit road very early. Could be a sign of green flag pit stops. That is the 14 of Stephen Allen. 08 of Tom Quattlebaum already on pit road. He has been on pit road for the last 6 minutes. The 08 trying to repair some damage, but the 14 making an early green flag pit stop here. Now the 4, Mike Massengill hitting pit road. Aaron Tolhurst in the 98 and the 9 of Dustin Ping on pit road. So action starting to pick up on pit lane. Now the question becomes, when will our leaders pit? Hartwell staying out, Rigsby staying out, most of these guys staying out, but behind them, we have a few cars slowing down for pit road. That is the 25 of Timothy Lee, the 22 of John Johnson, and the 8 of Doug Johnson, all hitting pit road this time. The 4, Mike Massengill, peeling out, pulling away from his pit stall. The green flag pit stops happening, but our race leaders staying out for the moment. They are going to start losing some time to these drivers who have made green flag pit stops. But the drivers so far who have pitted early here, we're a little bit deep in the pack. Our top 5 for the moment look like Hartwell, Rigsby, Bryant, Miskell, and Mefford, as the 01 of Hartwell going to hit pit road this time. Clean entry for the 01 machine. Justin Rigsby, though, he stays out on track. Rigsby in the water.org 99 machine. When will he come down pit road? Dakota Bryant sitting in second. And Rigsby slows it down, and he makes his entry on the pit road. So does Dylan Blankenship. That will give the lead to Dakota Bryant in the 9/78. 65 of Miskell right on his back bumper. He's now making a move to the inside. Chris Mefford in the 46 making a move on the outside. 3 wide briefly there, as Mefford not slowing down for his pit stop. Miskell hitting pit road along with Dakota Bryant. So our new leader now is the 46 of Chris Mefford. Down to 4 drivers who have not pitted. Chris Mefford, Christopher Spencer, Russell Brown, and Doug Wysocki. And now it looks like the 46 is going to slow down and bring it onto pit road. So Mefford, after leading 1 lap, heads for service by his pit crew. Spencer in the 26 going to join him. Troy Radford in the 94, passing on the outside as they get up to speed. The 65 of Brian Miskell. Doug Wysocki into his pit box. Brandon Hartwell in the 01 machine, though. Running at full speed. Chris Mefford in the 46. Ford is our race leader, but the 01 gonna motor right on past him. Mefford in the 46 machine wins up onto the track. Dale Osmond squeezing by, Dylan Blankenship squeezing by. Osmond using a short pit here to find his way into second place. What did I tell you guys? Keep an eye on this 88 machine. He is going to make a move before too long, and now the 88 of Dale Osmond finds himself in second place with an excellent pit stop strategy. Dylan Blankenship in the 5 machine sitting in third, right there on his back bumper. Troy Radford moving into 4th place. Meanwhile, Brandon Hartwell in the 0-1, still floating around that 0.8 second gap of a lead to the 88 of Dale Osmond. Doug Wysocki in the 45, gonna go a second lap down here. Chad Meadows in the 3 is the first and only car scored 1 lap down. Dylan Blankenship really working with the 88 now. Dale Osmond making a move to the inside, pass for the lead. Hartwell in the 0-1, not able to challenge the 88 just yet. Maybe with a good run here into 3 and 4. Osmond hugging that white line. Hartwell able to get that run off the corner he needs, but Dale right there as we are just past the halfway point. Door-to-door battle for the race lead. Hartwell currently leading. Dale Osmond wants to take it away from him. Now we got 3 cars in the outer lane. Osmond all by himself. That is really going to hurt the 88 machine, as pack drafting is a part of this intermediate track with the cup package. Osmond falling to 4th place now as he's going to tuck in behind the Kidney.org 94 machine. Dylan Blankenship in the 5 machine finds himself in the 2nd place, carrying the Wounded Warrior Project on the nose of this machine. Troy Radford in the 94, making a move to the inside of Dylan Blankenship. Meanwhile, Dale Osmond falling into the clutches of the 46 of Chris Mefford. Mefford to his inside, going to complete the pass through 1 and 2 here. Troy Radford, though, running door to door with the 5 of Blankenship. Hartwell loving seeing this battle going on behind him. Is trying to outrun these guys, trying to break the draft. Meanwhile, Dakota Bryant and Brian Miskell to find a way around the 88 of Dale Osmond. Dale, after making it all the way up to 2nd place, now finds himself in 6th under pressure from the 65. Good fall to 7th place here. Brian down on the inside, making a move here through 1 and 2. Dale holds off Brian for the moment. Looks like Dale in the 88 starting to charge back now to the 9 of Dakota Bryant. Meanwhile, the 57 machine of Damian Cox battling with the 00 of Russell Brown and the 14 of Stephen Allen. Allen, one of our first cars that broke for pit road. Cade Green in the 19 machine. Looking to the outside. Battle at the front. Hartwell, who's led the most laps of the race so far at 59 laps and counting. Facing heavy pressure now from the 5 of Dylan Blankenship. Blankenship following right in his tire tracks. Longest green flag run of the night right here. Already cycled through one set of pit stops. Hartwell continuing to lead. Blankenship in second. Bradford in third. Chris Mefford fourth, and Dale Osmond settling into fifth place. Doug Wysocki in the 45. You're catching him in your frame right there. He is 2 laps down in 26th spot. Doug, after he got a little bit of lawn mowing practice, not been able to recover from that incident very well. Riding around in 26th place. You have 27 cars out on the track still. 27th going to the 4 of Mike Massengale for the moment. Does find himself 5 laps down. Is still out there running. That car is cracked up a little bit on the back end. Four machine brought out our first caution as he got loose coming off of turn number 2. That 4 has been slow ever since. Really torn up that back end, really creating a lot more drag on it. Been on pit road a lot of time trying to get it fixed. He continues to soldier on, hoping to take advantage of others' misfortune as we're going to go 3 wide here. The 9 of Dustin Ping. Ping going to be the first one to start this next green flag pit stop cycle. Close it down onto pit road. Hartwell continuing to lead. 85 of Jeffrey Stiles getting out of his way. Stiles going to be the first car 1 lap down now. Chris Mefford in the 46, slowly starting to creep up on the 94. Stephen Allen in the 14, he is making his pit stop. We're working lap 88 of 140. It has been 87 laps of very intense competition. The battle at the front of the pack has been extremely close. But so far, Brandon Hartwell has prevailed as our race leader for 66 laps. Make it 67 now as he leads another one. Radford in the 94 making a move to the outside of the 5 of Blankenship. And Troy Radford gonna make the pass and move into second place for the first time tonight. Troy setting his sights now on the 01 of Hartwell. Blankenship in the 5 machine coming under fire by the 46 of Chris Mefford. Mefford peeked his nose to the inside, but pulled right back into the tire tracks of the 5 machine through the corner. 2 other cars making pit stops here. The 48 of Joshua Spalding has been on and off pit road. Dustin German in the 28. Already completed service. He is back out on track. Brian Miskell in the 65, making his break for his pit stall. Timothy Lee also on pit road. Christopher Spencer in the 26. The green flag pit stops happening in earnest now as the 01 going to make his break for pit road. That is going to give the lead to the 94 Troy Radford. And Radford going to pick up his first lap lead of the night. Troy, our race winner, just 2 races ago at Indianapolis in the Autism Community in Action 80. We have had 4 races, 4 different winners so far. Brandon Hartwell setting himself up well to be the one in victory lane. He has led the most laps so far. The 94 of Troy Radford out front of the 5 of Dylan Blankenship. To Chris Mefford. Coda making his break for pit road. Minwell, the 94, the 5, and the 46 pit. That is our top 3 drivers right there within your frame. 22 machine. Don Johnson already made his pit stop. He's got 4 fresh tires. You can see he's trying to find a little bit of room, trying to make up some lost ground. Hartwell in the 01, having made his pit stop. Out in front of the 65 of Brian Miskell. 65 machine. Also completing his pit stop, Dustin German in the 28. Pitted just a few laps before the 65. And you can see of the drivers who have pitted, these guys right there. 88 of Dale Osmond making his entrance back onto the racetrack from his pit stop. Kate Green in the 19 on pit road. Damon Cox and the 94 Troy Radford. All these drivers onto pit road. They have given up a lot of time to Brandon Hartwell. Hartwell going to make the pass on the 46 of Chris Mefford. Put him into third. Justin Rigsby on the pit road. Dylan Blankenship exiting pit road here. But this will give the lead to Hartwell. Once again, Miskell moves into second. With his pit stop strategy, Dustin German into third. Kate Green in the 19 machine as the yellow flag going to come out. The 3 of Chad Meadows on the high side here. Go to our turn 3 instant replay. See what happens to the 3. He has come off pit road, grabs a gear, car gets all sorts of out of shape, up into the outside wall, and Chad Meadows breaking loose, tried to get up to speed. Bringing out our caution here tonight. Brandon Hartwell in the 01 says thank you very much. Put just about everybody back on the same pit strategy. Everyone comes down pit road. Justin Brigsby in the 99. He is going to try and chance it. He is going to stay out. Dylan Blankenship in the 5. A splash of fuel for him. No tires. Drag race off of pit road though. We're a few cars back behind there. For the 99 of Justin Rigsby, scored as our race leader for the moment. Nobody go anywhere though. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back after this.
Racing, you wanted the best, you got him 4 abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the field is lined up, ready to go racing once again. Our race leader, the 99 of Justin Rigsby. Cade Green in the 19 on his outside. Row number 2 going to be made up of the 46 of Chris Mefford and the 01 of Brandon Hartwell. Row 3 will be the 65 of Brian Miskell and the 6 of Eric Blunt. Apologies. Lights are out on the pace car. Getting ready to go back racing once again. Back of the pack, starting to bunch up the front, all ready to go. Pace car is off. Here we go. When will Justin Rigsby get on the throttle? Well, how about right now as a green flag comes out? Rigsby with a good jump. Cade Green in the 19, not so much of a good start. Cade did not pit under yellow this time. Neither did Rigsby, as they had just made their pit stops under green flag conditions. But here comes the 46 of Chris Mefford to the outside. Brian Miskell to the inside. 3 wide into turn 3. Rigsby in the middle. Miskell down on the bottom. And Brian gonna make the pass with a power move as he had some help from the 28 of Dustin German. How about that? And Rigsby in the 99 challenging right back. We're gonna try 3 wide again. Rigsby's gonna go around. And the 99 up into the wall. We got another car flipping. A lot of cars torn up this time. Christopher Spencer in the 26. He is smoking. He is going to be done for the night. The 94, Troy Radford, he's pointed into the outside wall. And that started with a bold move by the 01 of Brandon Hartwell, trying to go 3 wide. We ride on board with the 94 of Troy Radford. Hartwell trying to squeeze through a hole, making contact with the 99 of Rigsby. Christopher Spencer going up and over. Heavy contact with him. It looks like Rigsby in the 99 just came down on the 01 of Hartwell. I don't think the 99 expected anybody to be there. Several cars have made a pit stop here under this caution, but the 28 of Dustin German staying out. A lot of cars torn up in that caution. Don Johnson, Cade Green, Christopher Spencer, all getting caught up in that with Dustin Rigsby. Troy Radford also involved. Chris Mefford getting a little bit of damage from it. Jeffrey Stiles some damage. A big old incident here for the Battle Buddy Foundation 140 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Put us back under caution. Let's see if we can't get a word in with our race leader. That is the driver of the 28 machine, Dustin German. Dustin, you got your ears on, bud?
Yes, sir. How you doing, KR?
I'm doing just fine. That 28 machine, on that last restart, we saw it give a shove to the 65. You guys were like shot out of a cannon. And now here you are leading this race, electing not to come down pit road. Tell us a little bit about your race here tonight.
Yeah, man, just started in the back and kind of took it easy the first, I don't know, 50, 75 laps, and trying to see how this race was going to play out, how it was going to handle. And, you know, the tires starts getting a little bit of tight after about 15 laps, so I think it kind of pays to take care of the tires early. But, yeah, that caution came out, and I like to not to pit there. Hopefully it don't bite me in the tail here, but we'll see how it plays out.
Well, the 28 has been on a slow and steady march to the front. You now have that top spot. What can we expect to see from the 28 here? You do have a few laps on these tires. You are the only car that did not come down pit road. Do you have a plan here for the end of the race? Is that what led you to not come down pit road?
Yeah, I think it's going to be iffy if everybody can make it here. I'm not really sure that we're done with caution, so I'm banking on a caution after about 10 laps and everybody coming back down. So hopefully that's the plan. Hopefully it works out. We'll see.
All right, any shout outs or thank yous before we go green flag racing?
Hey, man, KR, I want to thank you, man. Everybody at home watching this thing, it's about to get wild.
All right, that is Dustin German piloting the 28 machine. Doesn't sound too confident in his choice to stay out, but if anyone can do it, it will be the 28 as he gets a little bump from his teammate, 48 of Joshua Spalding. Lights are out on the pace car. German in control of the field. Field lined up, lights are out. I think we're going back green flag racing. I don't know about you guys, but holy cow, here we go once again. German on the throttle, and away we go. Spalding able to get around Miskell as well. Hale Osmond trying to make a move to the inside. Brian not able to get going. And Brian gonna lose his spot as Dale Osmond in the 88 with a good run. He's gonna make a move to the outside of Joshua Spalding. Meanwhile, they're closing in very quickly on the 28 of Dustin German. Osmond still on that outside lane, but here comes the 65 and the 45. Doug Wysocki back on the lead lap, back inside the top 5. These cautions really helped out the 45 machine as he was 2 laps down. Now here he is inside the top 5. Aaron Tolhurst in the 98. He's back on the lead lap. He's inside the top 10. The 6 of Aaron Blunt joining the race right in front of all these guys. 3 wide for a moment. Professional drivers there all able to handle it as the 6 rejoins the race. But the 28 down on the inside. The 88 of Dale Osmond on the outside. Osmond going for the race lead. He does have the fresher tires in this battle. That is going to pay off for him if we don't get another caution here very soon. 28 on a few lap older tires, and it is starting to show up already as Dale building some momentum in that outside lane. Two drivers from Smoke Show Racing down on the inside lane. That is the 28 of Dustin German, the 48 of Josh Spalding. Somebody's got to win this race. Who is it gonna be? We still have quite a few laps left in this event, but man, getting to this checkered flag is gonna be an intense race from here on out. As the battle for the lead continues to be door to door and side by side, the 57 of Damian Cox now right there as well. Cox for the moment holding on to 5th place. Doug Wysocki in the 6th. Dylan Blankenship in the 5, right there in the mix of this. Doug Johnson in the 8 machine. Right now he is in 9th, watching these cars run door to door right in front of him. Nothing says excitement like pace laps at 180 miles an hour. These guys on the front here are running door to door, 4 rows deep. Oh my goodness. Kerman holding on to those older tires, doing a wonderful job. The 88 of Dale Osmond right on his outside though. Osmond being credited with leading a few laps here. Able to inch his nose further and further each lap. Talk about a race here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Osmond now really starting to pull ahead. It takes a few inches at a time, but he has gotten it done. And Dale Osmond completes the pass as the 28 of Dustin German now falling to the 65 of Brian Miskell. Osmond running that high line once again. Dustin German trying to take advantage down on the bottom. German sliding up into 2nd place. Gonna draft off the 88 down the front stretch, down into turn 1. He's gonna go door to door once again with the 65. Balding in the 48. Right there watching these 3 cars battle it out. Should they get together, Balding has a shot at making a move to avoid the incident. But now Dale Osmond in that clean air starting to pull away. Blankenship and Wysocki door to door. Oh, is the 45 gonna wash up a little bit there. Now he gets into the 98 of Tolhurst. And Doug Wysocki is going to lose a lot of momentum here. Going to cost him a couple spots. Cox gets around. Hartwell finds a way through. Johnson squeezes by. Timothy Lee in the 25 machine. He wants to get by, but Doug Wysocki settles in behind the 8 machine of Johnson. And now Brandon Hartwell in the 0-1. This string of cautions has not been to his favor. He was our early race leader. Dominating performance from him. Led 71 laps. Now finds himself in 8th place. Trying to get back to the top spot. We are down now to 20 cars out on the track. That last big pileup taking a big toll on several drivers. Don Johnson out of the race, Cade Green out of the race, Christopher Spencer, Dakota Bryant, Tom Quattlebaum, AJ Rogers, and Colin Allman all out of the race. Started 30 cars, 23 still rolling. Christian taking its toll. Osmond, though, in the 88 machine, out front, has been now for 11 laps. Check in on the 94 of Troy Radford. Troy, last car on the lead lap at 94 is torn up. Trying to work with the 3 of Chad Meadows. Chad finds himself 2 laps down. Troy Radford, I mentioned, last car on the lead lap. He is down to 18th spot/place. Becomes plot when you're in a hurry to speak. So the 94, last car on the lead lap. Chris Mefford in the 46, who was caught up in that most recent caution, finds himself in 17th place. Justin Rigsby just in front of him for 16th spot. Some of our race contenders, our race leaders, got caught up in that incident and are now trying to find a way to log some laps, score as many points as possible with some cars that are pretty torn up. Coming into tonight's event, Steve Baker was our points leader, but unable to make the event. Will be credited with 25 points. Troy Radford was only 16 points behind Steve Baker entering this event. Troy has an opportunity here to take over the top spot. Justin Rigsby has had some issues as well. Rigsby came into tonight's race 3rd place in points. One driver, though, that has made a lot of moves, a lot of points gains here in last few races, I should say. Dale Osmond gaining 11 spots after the race at Sonoma. Here he is leading this race. Could he be able to win this one? He will continue his hot streak up the running order in the point standings. Osmond, though, fending off all challenges, starting to have some breathing room from the 65 of Miskell. Blankenship sitting in 3rd in the 5 machine. Our top 5 rounded out by Dustin German in the 28 and the 57 of Damon Cox. Cox finds himself 2.3 seconds off the race lead. Does have a nice little spot here to ride around, turning some laps. We're getting close to 10 laps to go. Now looking at 11 laps left in tonight's event. And Dale Osmond has the lead. Dustin German in the 28 was hoping for another caution that has not materialized just yet for him. But he has found a way to hold on to 4th spot, but he is going to have to hit pit road this time. And the 28 machine, along with the 48, making their final pit stops. Now you got to wonder how much fuel is left in some of these other cars as the action on pit road has really picked up. Dustin Ping on pit road, Timothy Lee, Doug Wysocki, Troy Radford, Stephen Allen, all these guys hitting pit road. I'm sorry, not Troy Radford. He continues to ride around. The 88 of Dale Osmond now finding himself with a 1.7 second lead over the 5 of Dylan Blankenship. Can they make it the rest of the way on fuel? 65 of Brian Miskell on the pit road, being serviced by his pit crew. He gets rolling. He pitted from second place. Hale Osmond continuing to cycle around as Blankenship in the 5 makes his pit stop. And Dale not showing any signs of coming down pit road. He now has a 6-second lead over the 57 of Damon Cox. Man, I'm going to get that right sometime tonight, Damon. I am sorry. I apologize. But with that 6-second lead, Dale can really start to save some fuel. Try and stretch it. But the 88 not showing any signs of slowing down. His best lap was a 30.054. At last time around, he turned a 31.190 with 6 laps to go. And I wish I knew how much fuel he had in that thing. I can't tell you if he's got enough to make it to the end or not. And it looks like the 88 does not have enough fuel. He is going to pull down onto pit road from the race lead. That will give the lead to the 8 machine of Doug Johnson. 5 laps to go here in tonight's event. So Doug Johnson, our race leader. When will the 8 machine make his break for pit road? Johnson has a 3.8 second, now make it 4-second lead over Damon Cox. It looks like Cox in the 57 has really started to back it down. He is going to try and make it to the end of this race. Or he's out of the fuel, one of the two. But the 8 of Doug Johnson, not showing signs of slowing down. Brandon Hartwell going to get a lap back here as he has made a pit stop. He gets back on the lead lap. 3 laps to go. Can Doug Johnson hold on for 3 more laps? As this is turning into a fuel mileage run. Who can save it? At this point, Johnson has got to hope and pray that the fuel gods are on his side. 2 more times around. The 8 machine. Does he have enough fuel? Hale Osmond in the 88. Flash and go only for him. He is out front of all the drivers who have made a pit stop. And the 8 machine of Doug Johnson is going to have to hit pit road. Would have been the white flag this time. The 98 of Aaron Tolhurst, our race patron, is going to lead a lap taking the white flag. Tolhurst continuing to go around. Is he going to be the one that stretches this fuel mileage run? Aaron Tolhurst in the 98 for the final lap. Chris Medford, though, closing in on him, but way behind. Aaron Tolhurst through 3 and 4, our race patron. Tonight's race, the Battle Buddy Foundation 140, is gonna be won by Aaron Tolhurst in a fuel mileage run. What a race that was for Aaron Tolhurst. The 98 found a way to get enough fuel out of this thing to be the one to win this race here tonight. Aaron Tolhurst leading 3 laps, but the most important one of the night will be going to the 98 of Aaron Tolhurst. Holy cow, he found a way to survive out there when everyone else was coming down pit road. Chris Mefford finishing in second, and Dale Osmond gonna hold on for 3rd place here tonight. Man, oh man, what a race that was. What a run by the 98 of Aaron Tolhurst. Brandon Hartwell coming to give him congratulations. Hartwell in the 0-1, leading the most laps, but the racing gods just not smiling on him here tonight. But they do on the 98. Guys, we're gonna step away from our microphones. We're gonna set up our post-race show. No one go anywhere. We'll be back to talk to our podium finishing drivers. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as I have caught up with our race leader, race winner. That is the 98 of Aaron Tolhurst, our race patron of the night, the Battle Buddy Foundation 140. And Aaron, we talked to you at the start of the race. Now we're going to get to talk to you at the end, man. Congratulations on the race win.
Thank you so much, KR. Man, that was crazy. I knew it was going to be close, so I started saving fuel at that last caution and throughout the whole last, 30-something laps, so it's crazy.
The longest fuel run of the night, and you found a way to get it across the start-finish line. Tell us, when did you run this 98 machine out of fuel?
It was starting to burp coming out of turn 3 and 4, so I just shut it off and coasted. And I saw had a pretty good lead, so I just let it coast.
Well, the 98 picks up its first win of the season. Had 5 races, 5 different winners. Congratulations, man, on keeping that streak going. That 98 looking very dirty, but man, I'll tell you what, that's a beautiful race car right now.
Thank you, KR. Thanks for everybody who's been watching. Thanks, Battle Buddy Foundation. If anybody wants to check it out, it's tbbf.org. Great foundation.
All right, man. Aaron, once again, congratulations on that. Before we let you go, any other shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give?
I guess Troy for running this series, and my fiance for letting me race that night, keeping her up.
All right, Aaron, congratulations, man, on the first win of this season. Job well done out there. That is Aaron Tolhurst, driver of the 98 machine, tonight's race patron, winning his race that he was very close to his heart. Man, oh man, what a amazing finish that was. We would be remiss if we did not mention that Chris Mefford also found a way to stretch his fuel. Chris, you bring it home in second place, stretching your fuel. Tell us about your race and when you ran out of fuel.
Well, I started at the tail trying to save a little bit of tires and see how everything worked out. And tires were important, but yet again, they wasn't. It just had to pace yourself a little bit. But you know, after each pit stop, we kept moving up, moving up, moving up, and finally we got there battling for the top 5. And I had something for them guys, just you couldn't really get a run off the corner unless you're trying to dive bomb somebody, and it was way too early for that. So pit stop cycled through, and we caught back up with everybody again, and just had an untimely caution. And then we had a couple guys go 3 wide a couple times on that restart, and with 40 to go, it's not really the smartest thing to do. You still had another pit stop, and it would definitely ruin a lot of guys' nights. As to run out of fuel, I was ran out of fuel coming off of 4, like Aaron did, but I had a little bit of damage, so it kind of threw a little drag on my car. But other than that, you know, the car was fast. The car was wicked fast. It just didn't have the luck go my way tonight.
Well, the 46 does come home in second place. Sounds like coasting across the start-finish line. So may not feel like a whole lot of luck on your side for the race win, but man, second place in a fuel mileage run. Gotta feel good walking away out of Las Vegas here tonight.
Yeah, so you said gambling in Vegas. I mean, I heard it's kind of a thing. But no, I think if that thing went green, I think I probably had a pretty good car. I think if I got fresh air, I think I could really turn some laps. I was working that bottom lane on 3 and 4. I think on that second run, and it was really got time there. But like you said, you can't do anything if you run that high side and get that momentum.
Well, Chris, congratulations on your second place finish. Any shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give while you have a microphone to do it?
Yep, I'd like to get a shout out to you, KR. Welcome back. I know you missed us, but thanks to thanks to Rick Hammond Jr. and Chris Legu or Leg. Sorry if I mispronounced that. For stepping in for you. That's pretty awesome what they done there. Thanks to the Falcon Motorsports teammates Troy, Tyler, Doug, and also Tom working with us. Tom's really helped us out a lot here recently. Said the racing was good. Shout out to everybody else for having a good race, except for those couple restarts. But I mean, that's racing. Also, give a shout out to Brandon Built Motorsports. I know he's been watching a couple times. I think Tyler's some pretty good friends. Are talking a little bit, so just give a little shout out to him as well. And then said, I mean, I think we're finding something here.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on your second place finish. This is going to be a big boost to you as you came in tonight tied for 4th place. Looks like you have gained quite a few points on your march to the top of that chart.
Yeah, that's always the plan. I mean, I would say if you're ain't first, you're last, but that we don't know that's overrated. But no, I mean, just trying to survive these races. That's one thing. These new packages. I mean, as anybody can tell you, anybody can drive them the first couple laps. It's the laps after that, the tire wear. That's when it really starts getting tricky.
All right, man. Congratulations once again on your second place finish. That is Chris Mefford, driver of the 46 machine, representing Falcon Motorsports. Now it's time to move on to Miss Linda's favorite driver out there. That is the 88 of Dale Osmond. Dale, how you doing out there tonight? All right, maybe Dale stepped away for a minute, so we'll go through our finishing order and hope that he comes back. It's too late. Go through our results for tonight. Aaron Tolhurst, the race winner. Chris Mefford finishing second. Dale Osmond in third. Brian Miskell fourth. Dustin German rounding out your top 5. 6th place going to Joshua Spalding. Dylan Blankenship in 7th. 8th place going to Damon Cox. 9th, Brandon Hartwell. Timothy Lee in 10th. 11th will be Doug Wysocki. Dustin Ping finishing 12th. 13th going to Stephen Allen. Doug Johnson 14th. 15th, Justin Rigsby. 16th place Russell Brown, Jeffrey Styles in 17th. 18th, Troy Radford. 19th, Eric Blunt. Ray Radford finishing in 20th. 21st, Chad Meadows. Tyler Hilton, 22nd. 23rd, Mike Massengill. John Johnson, 24th. 25th, going to Cade Green. Christopher Spencer, 26th. 27th, Dakota Bryant. Tom Quattlebaum finishing 28th. 29th will be AJ Rogers. Colin Allman, our pole sitter for tonight, finishing in 30th spot. I have good news for all the fans of Dale Osmond. He is here ready to give his interview. Dale, you bring it home in third place here tonight after leading 24 laps. Tell us a little bit about your race and what was going on with you.
Oh man. That race, I knew it was going to come down to fuel mileage there at the last 35, 40 laps. And then I got out in front and I pretty much knew I wasn't going to be able to make it, and I knew there were going to be a couple people that were going to try and stretch it all the way. I ended up only taking 3 gallons of gas there on that last stop and no tires. That's what got me the third place. But then those 2 cars up front that didn't go in just kind of ruined my night.
Well, you say ruined your night. We all know every time a racer wants to hit the track, they want to win. But a third place finish here, the big, it is nothing to be ashamed of, especially in the fact that you are on a hot streak, climbing the points ladder. Came into tonight 7th place after gaining 11 positions at Sonoma. Here you are with a third place finish. Man, you're charging right up the running order. We're gonna be in race 6 of 12 next week, and it looks like you're on a hot streak, man.
Yeah, I've been saying it's all about just getting top 5s, and that's what it is here. We're not doing the win in you're in format, so top 5s and just being consistent are what's going to get you to the top, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Well, third place is inside that top 5, as you mentioned. So nice job out there tonight. We saw a lot of racing going on at the front of the pack. The action was very close up there, not just at the front, but throughout the entire field. Started in 24th place. Tell us about what it took to make your way up to leading this thing from that 24th spot.
Man, I was really trying to just stay out of everything at the beginning, but then the caution started coming, and I just found myself moving up the field even if I didn't really want to. And then a couple of those pit stops, I was gaining like 7 or 8 spots each time. So that pretty much just shot me up towards the top 5, and then a pit cycle really helped me out get back towards the lead.
Well, the 88 once again on the podium. Nice job out there. Any shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out my family, you guys for broadcasting this, everyone in the league tonight. It was really good. We had some good long runs there. And then my teammates at Blackhawk Motorsports, they're awesome. Some of them couldn't be here tonight. But yeah, just like to thank everyone for an awesome race.
All right, Dale, congratulations, man, on your third place finish here tonight.
Thank you.
And Dale Osmond wrapping out our podium finish, the interview of our podium finishers. The 88 machine having enough fuel. You heard it from him. He took a splash of fuel only, helped secure that third place tonight. Guys, that is going to wrap it up for us here at Turn 3 Racing Network. Thank you so much for letting me broadcast this for you guys. I hope you all were thoroughly entertained. Make sure you join us next week, as it will be race 6 of 12, the climb for Parkinson's 200 at the Monster Mile. That is over. 200 laps coming your way October 22nd. Make sure you tune in 8 p.m. Central right here on Turn 3 Racing Network. That is going to do it for me. My name is KR Solvis. Once again, thank you everyone for joining us. We hope you had a good time, and until next week, well, guess I'll see you then.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.